Hey, what's up everybody? John from Old Reading Farm here. Thanks for joining us. In today's video, we're going to tell you about how we built this whole barn in a weekend, how we're going to fence this whole new pasture, and whether or not we're getting new alpacas. So one of the ways that we got this done in a weekend was to really simplify the design. So it's a 12 by 16 barn, and basically we do that because then we just need a zoning permit. We don't need a building permit to build, and therefore we don't have to adhere to all of the crazy regulations that they have for building. So this is just like our other barn. It's got no floor. So this is basically 2x4, pressure treated 2x4s on the bottom. We have 2 of those. And then we have the walls built up on either side. The other big time saver was that we just put a single pitch roof on it. That really, I think, made the most difference in the timing. As you can see, it just goes from a high area down to a low area. So this side is about 9 feet tall, a little bit shorter than that. And then the back wall is just over 6 feet tall, so it has enough pitch so that the snow is not going to be a problem. And then basically everything, all the studs in here are 2 feet apart, so they're 24-inch on center. And obviously it didn't take a whole lot to build this wall, and the other walls were mostly the same. You basically have 2 of the exact same wall and then 1 longer version of that wall. So with a single pitch roof, makes things a lot easier. I also found the secret to metal roofs, and that is these little runner boards. Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
So before, I would not have these little runner boards going horizontally. I would just have the rafters, and then you have to be really exact to make sure the roof panels overlap at the exact right point. And if you're off a little bit, it makes it a big problem. But having these little runner boards makes a huge difference, because then it also lays much flatter, so it looks way better. I wish I had done this before, especially with the chicken village. I think it would have looked a little nicer. But so yeah, so that's that over here. We had to do a little bit of tractor work on the ground to get it mostly level. And this is, an alpaca barn, so it doesn't need to be anything super fancy. So this is it. So this is going to be one of the entryways into our pasture. I already started digging a hole right here. We'll just have a small human-sized door that our gorilla cart can fit through right here, and so like this will be like our main entryway to get in and out. We're gonna do the same type of fencing we did on the other side, which is woven wire. So we got 2 of these bad boys, so this is 330 feet of woven wire. I think it's 50 inches or something like that. And they each weigh over 200 pounds. So that's a lot of fun. So anyway, so we'll have woven wire coming down to here. And then right where this big hunk of cedar is right here, we're gonna have our big gate. And so this is gonna be where we can get the tractor in, where we can get the truck in. Because one of the things that we were thinking about, so we're going to get 8 new alpacas this weekend, which is pretty exciting, and that's why we're kind of, you know, rushing to get this all finished. Originally this was going to be for the boys, but when somebody offers you free alpacas, how do you say no? So I made this wide enough so that the tractor, the truck, and our horse trailer can fit in easily, and there's nothing, so this will be able to open like all the way over here, which will be nice. Yeah, and so you can see, so it goes down that way, and then right where that old utility pole is, it hangs left, and then comes back up here, and then goes around. So we're gonna have plenty of space for them. We already used 1 roll, so we have, you know, over 330 feet, linear feet of fencing. So originally, we just opened up this stone wall so that our buddy Ross could come in and clear out some of the trees here. And it's going to be something when he pulls that big sucker down. But then it got us thinking, since we took this spot, which we were originally going to use for the boys, and we actually doubled it, because we're going to be applying for our, you know, farmland tax exemption thing, so we wanted to make it as big as possible. But since we took the boys spot over here, we figured this would be a nice spot to put the boys. So once this is all cleared out, we can go in and we'll fence this up. We may need to just do some moving of the stones over here, and there is a ton of rocks over here, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but we'll figure something out. But you know, we moved these rocks so that Ross could get his wood chipper in here, and now it's like a perfect spot for a gate, so it all just kind of makes sense. And it's nice because they're on the hill, so they can't really see the girls over there, although I guess they'll be able to see the girls over here. So we'll be hooting and hollering at them. And so again, trying to think of like all possibilities. I've tried to move the fence over so that we have enough room, so that if, like, you know, because this is probably going to be my main thoroughfare with the tractor, like especially when we start moving into the woods. So like if I'm bringing 2x4s in here, this is wide enough that I can have them on the front of the tractor and bring them in and not have to worry about it. You know, it's wide enough so that we can bring the truck, trailer, whatever. Yeah, so next we're going to talk about a cool little feature that we're going to add up over here. So in thinking about how we are going to, well, so one of the benefits of having another pasture so close is that we'll be able to finally rotationally graze our girls. And so we were thinking about how we would get 16 or so alpacas we have over here and get them over here, because putting them on a lead, opening the gate, walking over here, opening the other gate and letting them go in there is not a very feasible thing to do. So we're going to take cattle panels and put some on either side so that when we open it, we'll have a little chute. And so that chute will connect these 2 pastures, so we can just kind of wrangle them that way, get them to go through. And then we were talking about, you know, putting grass seed down over here, which would be nice. I think we're coming right into the season of grass time, so we'll be able to hook it up, I think, right to that tree, or maybe a T-post right in the middle there. And that'll also give us an entryway for the tractor into this field, which will be good because there's a ton of rocks here we want to get out and all kinds of stuff. And so for those keen-eyed viewers, you may notice that our barn is a different color, and that's because we hated the previous color. The previous color was called Storm Cloud Blue, and it was neither resembling storm clouds or blue. It was a nice blurple color, as Catherine says. We really didn't like it, so we took, like, what was it, like all of the exterior paint that we had that was white and or close to gray, and mixed it all together. And I think it's not our favorite color, but it's a million times better, and it's actually kind of growing on me. So
And
it's
so
nice.
that barn also now matches that barn.
Yep.
Which wouldn't have been the case.
Would not have been the case. But also, like, that color hurt my brain. And maybe we'll pop up a picture of the old barn here. I really didn't like it. So the Vermont 5 that we have here, so you can see Silver right there.
Oops.
Frosty is right there. And we also have Snowball, Maple, and Brownie. The other 8 alpacas that we're getting are from that same farm. So it'll be interesting to see if they'll recognize each other after being apart for 5 or so months. So if you want to see that, if you really like alpacas and are interested to see if alpacas can recognize other alpacas from, you know, the past, tune in next Friday. Should be exciting. And also we have new yarn options from those Vermont 5 since they came to us later. We got them shorn later and we got their fiber processed. And we just got them back from the mill. So we have Brownie's yarn right here. And we have Maple's yarn right here. And then we took a combination of Frosty, Snowball, and Silver to make this nice gray. They look so nice.
They look so nice. So this color is a lot like Connie, except for Connie we're all sold out of. So
Yeah.
got some just in time. And this color is sort of like Macy, only it's a little bit darker. And so the other black that we have is a Surrey fiber, and this is Wakaya. So Mocha, who's right there, is our other black alpaca. And this is Maple, so. Silver, look, it's yours too. So get away from me. Oh, baby Felix.
Hey, bud.
Couldn't be any cuter, man.
You look like a little potato.
He is a potato. Cookie's a camera hog.
Cookie's so cute.
I know, I love her.
And she looks so much different in winter mode. I'm looking forward to that.
Macy, you're a sweet girl. Oh, give Felix a little kiss. Oh, everybody's gonna come over and give Felix little kisses. Oh, Macy was like, mine.
Someday.
Mocha. Mocha. Ooh.
All right, thank you guys very much for watching this video. We really appreciate it. Please give this video a like. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you're thinking. As always, please subscribe. We put out new videos on Mondays and Fridays. We go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so make sure you stop by and say hello next time. By the way, our yarn is available on our website, which is oldreddingfarm.com. We would love it if you went and take a look. Thanks for watching. If you want to see the video where we first brought home the Vermont 5, check it out right here. Thanks for watching.